Mildew, mold. All right, so the rains are coming. It's been a couple years, almost a decade, that we went through drought conditions, and a lot of us have enjoyed not having to take care of that part of our house, to waterproofing our house. So this video today is about rainproofing your house in California. All right, my name is Vito Scarnecchia, your realtor in San Jose, California. Thanks for watching. If you've been here before, if this is your first time, do me a favor and subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. That way you're notified of upcoming videos. We post new videos every week, and I'd hate for you to miss any of these really entertaining videos. All right, so you live in California, I live in California. You have to admit the weather is pretty amazing. We don't have massively cold winters like Canada, and I come from Canada. I remember cold where it like frosted your nose hairs cold. It's not super tropical where we get rain all the time. Our idea of a cold spell is 3 days sub-zero before 5 o'clock. So typically what we see in California are people in shorts and flip-flops and, you know, maybe if it's cold, the sweatshirt, because we're in California. That's pretty normal. Now that the rain's coming this season, we're expecting pretty heavy deluge of rain this year. So this video is about getting your house ready so that you don't get inundated with extra moisture or mold or mildew or varmints. All right, so the number one thing is clear your gutters. We do have fall, we have leaves that scatter, and a lot of them wind up in your gutters. Believe it or not, once or twice a year, I actually have to go out and clean the gutters in my house. And it's not that difficult. Just grab a ladder and scoop it out. I don't have to go super high and clear out all that stuff, so I'm very fortunate. Another thing is when you have a gutter going to the ground, you want to make sure that the water is dispersed 6 to 8 feet away from the foundation. And I've said this in other videos before, but it's really important because when you look at these older houses and you have water eroding the foundation over time, especially 50, 60 years, you're going to start getting issues. So we just went through a major remodel in our front yard, and I made sure all the gutters ended up about 15 feet away from the foundation. All right, so number 2, dirt to wall contact. It's a big issue, especially with these older houses. Anything from probably the 70s to the mid 90s, houses were built where the stucco went down below the dirt line, which if you think about it, when there's moisture in this dirt and the stucco's right here, it's cement. Cement acts like a wick to water. It will suck up water and ultimately end up next to the studs or the wooden studs that are holding up your house. Or what you can do is remove the dirt 6 inches below the stucco line, bottom of the stucco line, or you cut the stucco line so it's a little bit higher. Number 3, fill the cracks in your stucco with caulking. Make sure it's latex caulking, not silicone caulking, because guess what? You can't paint silicone. Ask me how I know that. Silicone doesn't fail. The latex stuff does fail, which is kind of painful, but you can't paint over the silicone. So your choice. Another one is trim your trees. If you have trees growing into the eaves of your roof, that's a bad thing. It will destroy your roof. If you have trees that are really close to the foundation of your house, it's a bad thing because they will grow. Did you know that as far out as the leaves go in a tree, that's how wide the root structure goes? Yep, so if you have trees with leaves hanging over your roof or into your wall, you probably have roots growing underneath your foundation. So the last thing is invest in fans. Ceiling fans are great, but if you don't like that look, get the box fans. They're easy to put away. Just store them in your closet when you don't need them. And when you do need them, either when it's too hot or too cold, you can move the heat around or the cool air around, or if you leave for a longer period of time. If you're gone for 2 or 3 weeks, you want to have fans circulating air because there is moisture in the air. All right, so that's it. Stay dry this rainy season. Get prepared. Don't put it off, because when the rains are coming, they're coming. They'll be really wet. That's it for now. My name is Vito Scarnecchia, your realtor in San Jose, California. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you out there. Do me a favor real quick. Take 2 seconds and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also hit the like, the little thumbs up, and the little bell so you'll be notified of upcoming videos.